there's a brand new update. Branded Despia is in the game. I'm about to give you the combos and the deck profile and everything you're going to need to succeed in the upcoming format, because the format might change a little bit. But without further ado, let's get into it. All right, boys, the first thing that we need to do before we get into anything is see what cards we actually got from this pack update. Okay, so it looks like we got Boral and Dragon. We got the Zombie Vampire. This card is really good. We have Sinister Sword Soul Sovereign, a new Sword Soul boss monster. We get Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, which is a huge enabler from the Branded Despia deck that we're going to be going over today. We have Lubellion, the way to make Mirror Jade. What else do we have? We get Tri-Brigade Mercurier, which is basically a hand trap. It's kind of nice. Next, we have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. For the 5 Blue Eyes players out there, this card is actually insane for your deck. Next, we get Branded Lost, which is a one-of that you can play in the deck to basically make it so your opponent cannot respond after you fusion summon. The card's wildly good. Next, we get the most anticipated card out of the set, Branded Fusion. This is going to be a staple in the deck profile that we're going over today. And we're getting English is really hard. This card is really good because, one, you can make it to summon DPE so your opponent can't get the DPE back. This card is so good, and it's going to be a staple in your deck for sure. Other than that, there really isn't anything that's really looking out to me. So let's go open some packs, get the cards that we need, and make this deck and show you the combos. But before we do that, we're going to quick fire some of these updates. One, we have a Mount Sword Soul, like a Sword Soul field. It looks kind of nice. Next, we have a Sword Soul Supreme Chang Ying icon. Also kind of nice. Next, we have the Dark Protector sleeves. Kind of nice. All right, boys, we saved 3,751 gems. Let's get spending. Oh my God, is that like 3? Okay, this is gonna be a godly opening. Hold the phone. We're going to, oh my God, and it got upgraded. Okay. I think we're gonna get everything that we need, okay? Let's make this a little bit quick, okay? If you guys don't like pack openings, you guys can skip this part of the video to go into the combo portion of the video so I can explain the combo to you, and then for the deck profile, all right? But yo, listen, if you got a gambling addiction like I do, you're in the right place, okay? Okay. Boom, Neo's Blue Eyes, the Ultimate Dragon. At this point, we might as well build a Blue Eyes deck and call it a day. Okay, our first UR pack. Where is this going to get us? Okay, here we go. Give me exactly what I need. Literally don't need that. Okay, but you know what? It's UR that we can, decraft. English is hard. Comment down below. Okay, here we go. Okay, Mercurier. I think that's a one-of that we are playing in the deck. Let's figure it out. Okay, so Mercurier, we got one of the URs that could potentially be used, and then we're gonna basically skip over everything else, or I'll speed it up for you to kind of give you the quick bits. You know what I'm saying? Because editing is an art form, and what took me 3 hours to do, you will watch in 20 minutes. All right, so make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment, hit that notification bell down below, and comment down below what you think about this deck that I'm about to show you, because it is a correct. Okay, next we have literally nothing. All right, I'm gonna skip the rest. So we literally opened the 2 URs. Let's quickly go through the next ones. Okay, so we'll skip this one easy. So we got Boral and Dragon, which we literally don't need, and we got Branded Lost, which is a one-of that I do want to play. But let's keep opening these goddamn packs. Skip. Okay, we got a Mirror Jade, that's huge. We got a Dark the Dark Charmer, insane. Zombie Vampire, and the Ghost Trick Festival. Let's go see our deck. Rather, let's go do the combo profile, and then into the deck profile. All right, so onto the combo. All right, we are into the combo video. I literally drew a random hand, and you're like, this hand is complete doo-doo. But if you don't know, this hand is actually full freaking combo, and it plays through Ash. So watch this. So in the standby phase, we're going to activate Branded Opening. This card says, discard 1 card, then take a Despia monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it. So we're going to be special summoning the Aluber, and the Aluber is going to add us a Branded Fusion. Okay, so from here, we're going to activate the Branded Fusion, dumping a Fallen of Albash, okay, and a Tragedy. Now, we're going to be summoning out a Lubellion, and we're going to chain block the Tragedy by using Lubellion, okay? So we're going to go Tragedy Chainlink 1, Lubellion Chainlink 2. Lubellion is going to use itself and the Fallen of Albaz in the graveyard to summon out Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Okay, now, we're going to use Tragedy effect to grab us an ad libitum of Despia. Now, this is all part of the combo. Keep it in mind, this is a basic combo line. So if you do need more help, you guys can head over to HeadtoHeadBattles.com. I'm going to be playing this deck live today at around 7:30 p.m. EST. All right, I'll have the links down in the description box down below. Okay, so we added ad libitum. Now, we're going to use the Mirror Jade effect, sending Albion the Branded Dragon, because this will allow us to set Branded in red straight from the deck, and we're going to banish the Eluber, okay? Now we're going to set Called by the Grave, and then we're going to use Albion effect to set the Branded in red. Now, from here, we're going to pass turn, and this is where this deck really shines, okay? So, in the main phase 1, our opponent's going to summon. We're going to activate Branded in red. We're going to target the Tragedy in the graveyard, add it back to the hand, and then we're going to use the Tragedy, the Mirror Jade Dragon, and the Ad Libitum to go into Guardian Chimera, which will allow us to pop 1 and draw 2 cards, okay? Now, check out these chain links. We're going to go Chainlink 1 Chimera, Chainlink 2 Mirror Jade, Tragedy, and Chainlink 3 Ad Libitum, allowing us to chain block everything, okay? So, now Ad Libitum will give us our Mirror Jade back, and then Tragedy will give us a follow-up Eluber. So, not only did we pop a card, we have a Call by the Grave set and an Ash that we can use as interruption. And then we draw 2 cards. We drew Ash and Super Poly Insane, right? And then, I mean, I'm playing against the bot, so he's not really playing a real deck. But anyways, in the end phase, if we want to go even further, we could have, but we didn't. So he's going to go Jar of Greed, I'm going to Ash, whatever. Now, check this out. We're going to activate Fright for Patchwork, which will add us a Poly and an Edge Imp Chain. This deck is all about being able to resource manage your opponent while having amazing follow-up and interruption as well, okay? Now, we're going to normal summon the Eluber, grab the Branded Fusion, we're going to activate the Branded Fusion, same things, dump the Fallen of Albaz and the Tragedy, make the Lubellion, and then we're going to go Tragedy 1, Lubellion 2, make the Masquerade, add the Ad Libitum all over again, and basically the combo cycles itself, and from here on out, all we have to do is go into the battle phase, and that's about it. So, the combo is insane. Let's go into the deck profile. All right, boys, we're finally into the deck profile. Let me show you why this deck is so freaking good, okay? The first 3 cards we're playing is Despia and Tragedy. Not only will this card add you Eluber, you can set Branded Spell and Trap from your graveyard onto your field, which is really, really nice. Next, we're playing the Triple Maxi. We have to play it. It's the best card in the game in Master Duels right now. Next, we're playing Triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Now, we aren't playing that many hand traps in this deck because we do want to go first, but this deck is really good at going second as well, okay? Next, we're playing the Double Edge Imp Chain. Let's read this card together. This card says, well, the relevant effect at least. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you can add 1 Frightfur card from your deck to your hand, which is going to be Frightfur Patchwork, and we'll get there when we get there, okay? So, next, we're playing Double Fallen of Albaz. This is basically your combo enabler, and also you can kind of break apart boards with it too if it does resolve, okay? Next, we're playing Triple Eluber, the Jester of Despia. This card will generally add you Branded Fusion if you didn't open it, but it can also add you Branded Lost, which is still a really, really good card, okay? Next, we are playing the 1 Dramaturge of Despia. This card is really good because if Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link is summoned, you can target an effect monster on the field, negate its effects until the end of this turn, which is still really, really powerful and a really cool form of interaction, okay? Next, we are playing the 1 Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. It's basically an easy way to fix our hand. Realistically, you don't need to play this, but I think it's pretty interesting to still play at 1, okay? Next, we're playing the 1 Ad Libitum of Despia. This is crucial to our combo line because it will help you bring back the Mirror Jade that you've banished off of Branded in red, okay? Next, we're playing Double Polymerization. You're going to need this in conjunction with Frightfur Patchwork. So this card says, I can add 1 Edge Imp monster and a Poly from the deck to your hand. It's basically a +1, which is really, really nice. The next card that we are playing is Allure of Darkness. We do play a lot of dark, so this is going to be kind of our draw power in the deck, okay? So keep that in mind. Next, we're playing our Creme de la Creme Branded Fusion. This card reads, Fusion summon 1 fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz. In most cases, it's going to be Lubellion by using monsters from your hand, deck, or field as fusion material, which is insane. And like you saw in the combo, you're going to be sending Fallen of Albaz and Despia and Tragedy to give you like +2, okay? Next, we are playing the 1 Despia Theater of the Branded. I still think this card is really good at 1 in the deck. Definitely not more than 1 because it is searchable, okay? Next, we are playing the 1 Branded Lost. We need to read this card together because it is insane, okay? So it says, the activation of your cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summons a fusion monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a fusion monster is summoned this way. That's really insane because after you fusion summon, your opponent cannot respond to you and you get to call all of your chain links first and they literally cannot respond. So keep that in mind. Brandon Lost will literally win you games, okay? Next, we are playing double Super Poly. Super Poly is still really good in the deck. You have a bunch of options that you can Super Poly into, but you cannot Super Poly into Guardian Chimera. Keep that in mind, okay? Next, we're playing double Call by the Grave. This card is really, really good because you don't want to get ashed on Branded Fusion because that is literally how you will lose the game, okay? Next, we're playing Branded Opening. This card is really good. Like you saw in the combo video, it's basically a one-card combo starter. And on top of that, this card reads, if a fusion monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. So it also offers protection as well, okay? Next, we're playing double Branded in red, also a crucial part of the combo. This card will help you summon out your Guardian Chimera and then use all the effects with Ad Libitum to get your Mirror Jade back onto the field, all right? So let's move over to the extra deck. The first card that we are playing is Predaplant Dragos Despia. It's basically a Super Poly target as well as a card that we can really get into for free, okay? Next, we're playing the one Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon. You basically play it for the attack boost and a easier way to OTK. That's about it, okay? Next, we're playing Albion, the Branded Dragon. This card is your bread and butter because when you send it off for Mirror Jade effect, it will allow you to set Brandon in red in the end phase, okay? So keep that in mind. Next, we're playing the one Despian Quaritus. This card is really good because it will change the attack of all monsters currently on the field to 0, except level 8 or higher fusion monsters, which is really good because you can easily OTK because all your extra deck monsters are absolutely chongus, okay? Next, we're playing double Masquerade, the Blazing Dragon. Most times you rarely make it turn 1, but after you've kind of picked apart your opponent's board and you've done some damage, making Masquerade really puts them on a better have it type of situation, okay? Next, we're playing the new card, Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Let's read this card together because it's really, really good, okay? Once per turn, quick effect, you can send the fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material, banish one monster on the field, which is non-targeting, and also this card cannot use this effect next turn, but it says that this card, so after you use the effect, banish it and then summon it back with Ad Libitum, you can use that effect again, okay? Now, if this fusion summon card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the end phase of this turn. So it basically Raigekis your opponent in the end phase if they do end up clearing it, okay? Next, we're playing the double Lubellion, the Searing Dragon. It's basically a stepping stone to get into Mirror Jade. Next, we're playing one of the best cards in the deck, Guardian Chimera. In most instances, you want to pop 1, draw 2, but there are instances where you need to draw 2, or rather pop 2 and draw 1 as well. Next, we're playing one Ellic, the Mad Golden Lord. This is basically so we can Super Poly with against like an Ellic player. If they are out advantaging you and you have no other out, you can summon this, and this basically becomes a Towers, which is insane, okay? Next, we're playing the one Dark, the Dark Charmer Gloomy. This is basically so you can revive your opponent's DPE, or maybe if you're in the mirror match, you can revive that as well. But if you resolve Branded Fusion, you are locked into fusion monsters only, so keep that in mind, all right? So that's it for the deck profile. On to the closure. All right, boys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you got any value out of it, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Hit that notification bell down below and comment down below what you thought about my card choices, the deck profile, or the combo itself. Also, if you need help with the smaller intricacies of the deck, I'm going to be playing it live today over at twitch.tv/headtohead battles around 7:30 p.m. EST. I'll have all the links down in the description box down below. All right, guys, so I've taken up way too much of your time already. My name is Susu from HeadtoHead Battles, signing out.
What's up, guys? If you haven't subscribed, make sure to click that button right there in the middle.
Also, if you haven't watched that video that YouTube is recommending you, it's probably crazy, all right? Go watch it. This is Susu from HeadtoHead Battles,
HeadtoHead Battles,
signing out.